Toby's from the top edge story tweets for iOS 11, 12, 13, and 14. The first tweet is called Phenom and removes ads and the skip limit on Pandora. It's from the G. Morgan beta software repo or frosted beta repo phenomenon. And it's a new fresh app switcher that comes with a really innovative and useful design. This tweet's called pH Enhancer. Andy securely extend the sandbox of system processors and user applications. Supports iOS 8 to 14. Called Horseshoe. And so what? It's what iOS 10 Control Center should have been. Customizable, easy to use, all in one page. Has hundreds hours of development put into to make sure for the end user to get the best experience possible while using it. So that's pretty crazy. Hundreds of hours, like I can't imagine. Called Date Formatter. Cloud iOS 13 and 14. Change date format on lock screen. Preference load preferences and style. Next is called Preference with Me. Supports iOS 5 or later. Probably support the new iOS versions because it wasn't the last update to 2013. Speed selection. The settings app announces every cell when selected. There's no screenshots of this tweak. Configure options from the settings app. Next is called eSIM Plus, and the way Apple should have done it. So this craft iOS 12 and above, so you can choose how to call your friends, while others using eSIM or dual SIM phones. Pin admin animations for pin code dots. This week is called Grady. Replace lock screen media player with Google one. Next week is called Paradise. So this week is called Paradise. Customize your Springboard apps. And if you guys are wondering, just for future reference, why Hyperretsa nothing's loading for this repo, actually does have two repos. There's the regular one, which doesn't work for me. The GitHub one does work for, well, the tweets I see loaded up for the GitHub Hyperretsa repo or repository. If you're wondering why it's not coming up, it's because apparently like iOS made some kind of tweet about like how they're not really a good customer service and all that kind of stuff about them, and ever since then they actually like deleted apparently the Twitter's been deleted and all their social medias, and apparently the repo apparently they left the scene, like their source has been like down, so it's crazy because I loved package repo, and then they took it over, so I was like, all right, at least they have someone else taking it over, and now these are the people that were taking over, now they're gone apparently. So yeah, I mean, it's just Jailbreak communities it's been dying. And unfortunately, it's just, it's few developers that do stuff still, but for the most part, jailbreaking is dead, and I love jailbreaking. So share, replace YouTube share sheet with the default iOS style. This is called YT Status, displays the status bar on YouTube when the pause screen is on. YouTube Share, compared with iOS 9, place YouTube built-in share dialog with the native iOS 1, including an option to share with current time. Time is saved when the share button is pressed, so you don't have to time it right. It's called Logify as a fake call history for the phone app. Also, I don't really like is that these tweets, they had all tweets on like this repo, Hyperretsa. You need iOS 14 or above to install them. So you need, iOS 14 above, which is RIP. And pretty much it allows a way to decrypt. So I think it's just like, what is it called? App, Checkra1n. I think it allows you to like convert to like an IP apps to like an IP Checkra1n plus decrypts iOS apps. So pretty much I think it allows you to create like your apps into IPAs and you share them and all that kind of stuff. Canvas Life makes the wallpaper the artwork of the music currently playing. It's called GPS Faker, and which are 7.1.1 to 14.2. It's a simple GPS faking assistant, but has useful features and has great stability. You also have a GPS route mode, so you can change location anywhere you want, and even put yourself in like a fake route. So if someone is like a parent or whatever, legal guardian is tracking a location, this tweak is great because you could trick them. I don't recommend it because I'm sure they look at it to keep you safe, hopefully, and hopefully you are doing the right thing or a responsible thing, or at least just being safe and not doing anything stupid. But this tweet does give you that ability to do that. You could pretty much just I'm not gonna tell you the reasons to use this for, but you could, in a scenario case, you can put this location to somewhere you're not, and do a route mode where it thinks, you know, your GPS location is going a certain route, even though you're could be anywhere else in the world. You could be 10 minutes away, 20 minutes away, or just be sitting at the house while you're, you know, if someone's on your location, or your whatever, your GPS location is going on a route, even though you're not even going on that route. You could be literally just staying, you know, sleeping or at your house, or going on a different route. Doesn't matter. So yeah, pretty cool.